Doing another video here to show you another use that you can use this manometer for. This is a Lennox furnace that I'm working on, and they use these new triangle shaped pieces of tubing. The red one back there is what they call negative, the black one is what they call positive, but it's not actually pushing positive pressure out. It is pulling, but it's less negative than the red hose. That's where you're going to get your higher inch of water column. But the black one, as you can see, I'm on my positive side of my manometer, and we are pulling a negative vacuum. And that's kind of why I use this smaller diameter tubing, because you see their tube has a much larger hole in it, and it's the perfect size for my tube to shove up inside of there. So right here, let me get this thing inside of here, and then that's going to show us what we've got across the cold collector box to see if we have enough draft to close our safety switch, which is 0.9 inches, and you see right there across those two tubes we're running 1.58. So that's plenty enough to pull that safety switch closed. If we had some sort of restriction there, that would be much lower, and if it's below 0.9, then you know there's a blockage somewhere in our vent pipes or something. This particular furnace, the vent pipes terminate right out inside of a flower bed where she has some shrubs and trees, and the leaves tend to get sucked inside of here. One time I was blocked at the screen right inside the intake there, and man, it was hard to get that stuff out of there. So I just kind of left a note on this furnace for the next guy that comes along if he runs into a problem to check that. But that's just another use for a manometer. You know, besides checking gas pressure, you can actually check your draft. And we'll go ahead and pull out of the black side. So now we're just on the red side, and that's a much higher pull on there, because see, we're showing positive because we're on the we're on the negative side of the manometer. And now we're going to go all the way down because the inducer just shut off. It timed out. So now the furnace is going to go into a lockout, but that's because we're on the negative side, so it's showing a positive reading. Whereas over here on the other side, the positive side of the manometer, it showed a negative reading. But then you can also do the differential between the two. So that's another good use for a manometer there. Just thought I'd show you that, and that is one of the reasons why I use this smaller gauge tubing. That keeps me from having to carry around all kinds of different size diameter tubing, and this just shoves right up inside of there perfectly, and it seals off to where I can get a good reading. And then of course the smaller stuff is what I use on my gas valves also. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.